Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today we're heading out to Leeds Castle as a family, so it's a bit of a little adventure day. We're trying to make our weekends a little bit more meaningful, I guess, a bit more purpose. You guys are giving us purpose, how about that? So yeah, this is a castle in Kent, although it's called Leeds Castle, it's not in fact in Leeds. Well it is, but it isn't, you know, so we have like a main city called Leeds, but this is just like a little town in, you know, in another county that happens to be called Leeds. So this is Leeds Castle. As you can see, we're heading towards the grounds now. Well, you probably can't, but you will in a second. So yeah, it'll be nice, hopefully. Weather's very overcast, so it's probably going to be dry. I'm hoping it's dry, you know, this is England after all. But yeah, so here we go. Welcome to Leeds Castle, designed to entertain and amaze. So, we've arrived, as you can see. We're heading down. Alice, we will turn. Come on, turn, there we go. Alice has got package number 1, the little baby. I've got package number 2. I don't know if it's going to allow me yet. There we go, package number 2. And we're off on an adventure. Right, let's go get the tickets. Little gift shop.
It's a big gift shop, isn't it?
It is. Alright. So first things first, let's go and have a look at this little picture. Okay, so here we have a map of the grounds. So we are kind of there. This is about a 10-15 minute walk up to here, which is the castle, and then further up, well, it's hard to see because it's focusing on my hand. Let me take my hand away. Up here we have the maze, here we have the castle, we're over here. So as I say, it's a 10-15 minute walk from here to here, and then there's like a maze and stuff up here and stuff. And then as you walk around, there's also plenty of other attractions as well. So yeah, let's begin our journey, shall we? So we're still on the 10-minute walk, but as you can see, castle's now on the horizon. We're on our way there. Had some beautiful lakes that we've been around. So first we went to like the Duck Lake, and then it kind of, a continuation of the lake comes up here. There's a little bit of a waterfall which you sort of saw there just as we walked over the bridge there, and it carries on all the way around. The castle's over here. The castle itself has its own moat, you know, like most castles do. It's more of, to be honest, it's a castle, but it's kind of like a manor house castle, if that makes sense. So I can't imagine that this would fare well in a siege, if that makes sense, because there's so many windows and whatnot. So yeah, interesting. The wind is definitely picking up here now because we are right in the open. So hopefully the microphone doesn't pick that up, but we got the little fluffy cover on it. So hopefully that does its job. Alice is still chugging away.
Chugging?
Chug.
Why am I chugging?
I'm not sure. We're getting there.
You asked me for a chugger.
I've got a chugger.
We don't have a drink.
We don't have a drink, but I've never referred to a drink as a chugger before. And sorry, I kind of lost the plot of recording there. Alice caught me off guard with that one.
I just made that up.
So yeah, before entry to the castle, we're going to look for a little bench, probably feed Arlen because he's getting hungry. I'll give Anya, our only daughter, I should say, a chance to roam around a little bit. She loves grass and just being out and about, so give her a sense of freedom before we take her into the castle, because I don't want her wielding any swords or anything, so we have to lock her back up in a safe jacket. But yeah, nice, enjoy. Before we continue on, I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of insight. So where I am now, there's two parts to it. So behind me on this field, me and Alice, when we came last year or so, they had a nice kind of like, I guess it was like a colonial event. They had all cannons set out over here, and they were literally firing like the old kind of muskets and
they had medieval jousting going on as well, didn't they?
yeah, and that was, so actually if I turn it around, just in front of us over here, I know these are just big fields, so they don't mean much to anybody, but on this field over here, this is where they set up for like a big jousting event, a medieval event where, you know, people were in coats of arms and all sorts. So that was really cool. I believe that they set up for like Christmas lights over here as well. There's a little bit of like a parade, kind of not a parade as such, but a theme park, I guess, you know, with rides and stuff. And generally so we will be coming back, you know, during these seasonal events, and Halloween being the next one, so it'd be quite interesting to see, you know, what they have to show. But yeah, it's a really cool place. So this is a train that patrols the area. You could potentially purchase a ticket for this if you wanted to ride it, but we didn't. But it's pretty cool. There you go. Little bit of transport around the castle if you can't be able to walk, basically. But why not, eh? Great for kids. Behold. Leeds Castle in all of its glory. So I will find out more specifics. I don't know off the top of my head the dates when this was built and whatnot, but I'll link some stuff and some information on this video so you guys can actually see, because it is quite interesting. But it's a very cool castle. You know, you don't see them like this very frequently, where they have the moat around them, and to be honest, a lot of castles these days are mostly ruins. There are a few, but they're hollowed out and stuff, and this is a good example of an actual sort of castle that's still intact. Now, as I mentioned before, obviously you can see all the windows, so it's not really designed to defend a siege as such. So I guess it's more of a palace than a castle. I'm not really sure the definitions, but you do have the kind of the traditional style. Oh my god, I can't remember what they're called. The things on the top where they drop down and go up. There is, oh my god, I should know this. I know better, but I can't remember. And the archways in the distance, so just kind of over here. It's a bit hard to see, but there's nice archways on the bridge that goes across the water there into the actual castle, I assume. So that'd be like where they would fall back to if they lose control of the initial part. And then coming over here, you got the initial bridge and probably the portcullis and whatnot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool castle. So we haven't quite gone to the castle yet. That'll be next on the list. We're going to go into the actual castle and check out the interior. But now we're just looking for a little place to pug up and feed Arlen. Just gets him satisfied before we have to actually venture inside. It'll be a bit difficult once we're inside to deal with milk and whatnot. We were just walking along this path, and I couldn't help but notice, coming down this track here, it looks like something out of Jurassic Park, and it just, yeah. So we're now venturing down here to have a look. But how cool is this? Thankfully, in this country, there's nothing that can bite or eat me or anything really. It's got a little stream coming through here on the outside. But the vegetation, I don't know, something about the vegetation here just reminded me, like in my head I was like, oh, Jurassic Park, you know? Pretty cool. I gotta show you this, guys, it's really interesting. So, this is Alice's kind of mobile milk station, if you like. So what we have is in this container here, it's like, that's right, isn't it?
Magic container.
That's the magic one, okay. So, no, not in that container. In this container here, we have boiling water, right? So straight out of the kettle, into there, it was boiling when it went in, right? So way too hot for a baby. So then basically what you do is you put the boiling water into the bottle with formula, shake it up, and then you put the boiling hot formula in this, and this bottle somehow, miraculously, without any actual electronics or functionality, cools the water down to the perfect temperature with a little sensor in the lid here. And this kind of displays when it's ready for the child to drink. It's really interesting. We still haven't fathomed out the magic behind this mechanism.
It's in the layers of the bottle.
Yeah, something to do with the
Made of
bottle.
it literally just sucks all the heat out of the milk. So at the minute,
Can we see it? It's not showing yet.
a bit too much light, but
Let's have a look.
to let the bottle.
Has it got a climatized sort of thing first?
Yeah.
Sort of figure out how hot it actually is.
Yeah, that's it. So. It's kind of showing a little bit, but it's not as green as it could be.
So it's really hard to see, but basically in the middle of the top, there's a little logo that says newbie, and it starts off kind of red, I think.
It starts off like yellow.
It starts off yellow, and then it basically goes kind of greeny to the point where it's ready to drink effectively. So it's, really,
done. Now it's done.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, so within what 10 seconds, that's gone from effectively boiling water, maybe not quite because it's been in a flask, but to being drinkable by a child. Obviously, Alice will have a sip first, make sure she doesn't scald herself, and then baby gets to enjoy it. But just really interesting bit of tech. Then you've got the courtyard. So we're now over the water with the castle in front of us and the courtyard. So let's have a little look around. That's where we've come from. It's a bit hard to see, but it's like, I guess it's the gatehouse effectively, isn't it? Alice is on her way through now.
Good morning. Are you going in?
Yes,
If
we're
you are,
going
you need to leave the buggy over there.
Okay, we'll do that now. All right. So we continue our journey.
Happy girl.
Look at that, Anya. It's impressive. It's a pretty cool view. And basically, we're now looking at the opposite side. So that's where we were before. It's like the entrance we saw round, and you got the nice courtyard over here. Pretty cool. And castle. Awesome.
guys, I think this is almost the end of our tour. You can see the courtyard again outside. Anya has had loads of fun touching loads of things, including the floor. And here we go. Thank you. See you later.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Well guys, that pretty much sums up our visit to Leeds Castle. So we're going to head home now and just kill over because we're absolutely exhausted. But kids had fun, mate, that's the main thing I guess. But me and Alex are absolutely shattered.
Yep.
And yeah, it's been a day. What a lovely castle though. There was lots to see. To be honest, we didn't even cover all of it as well. So what we didn't cover, it doesn't matter because basically the way the tickets work with this particular castle is that once you buy them, they're like annual tickets, so you can come back as many times as you want with the same ticket. So it's kind of cool. They do have like a maze section. They have like some birds and things like that, and like animals that you can see. So that was also in that direction, so we could see that. But yeah, over and out, I guess. See you next video, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.